Recognizes Mr. Burchett for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ma'am, I was looking at your name, and I just couldn't help but ask you, when you have to fill out those little forms, you have to put your initials in the bubbles. Do you run out of bubbles before you run out of name? What do you do? Do you just go around to the end and just put it on?
I've been called, I stopped at Abercrombie with Stanel, Abercrombie with just BI, et cetera. Yeah.
My best friend in high school, or junior high school, his name was Christopher, and they ran out of names, and they would always call him out as Christ, and we always got a big kick out of that.
That's not bad.
Being Baptist, we could laugh about that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. I go straight to my questioning. I wonder, would you agree that if this was true, that this would be illegal discrimination if people were not being hired at the State Department because they were told they were the wrong religion, they were disabled, or they were straight white men, that would constitute illegal discrimination?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, Chairman Mast actually wrote a letter to, he was then the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary of Bureau of Near Eastern Affairs. That's almost like Congress. We give everybody these long titles, and I never understood why. To the Bureau's workforce regarding new assignments, and he reported that certain candidates could not be hired because they had a disability, they were white men, they were straight white men, or they are not of the right religion. None of that is legal, and none of it seems to comport to what the department regulations are. Would you care to comment on that at all?
I would say that that was taken out of context. That's not what it says, in fact. And the email, I did have the ability to see the letter, does say that those were things he had heard, not that those were things that were happening.
Okay. Would you mind corresponding with my office to correct that issue, please? I would really, or somebody in your group could do that.
We will take it back.
How much money does the State Department spend on DEI advisors annually?
I would have to take that question back to get you an exact figure.
Okay, well, because this is a budget hearing, and I was
understood. But the advisors are often funded out of bureaus, not out of the central DEI funding. So they don't come out of my budget. And some advisors have full-time positions, and some advisors have 50%. So
okay, yeah. If somebody could get that to me, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it, because this is a budget hearing, I was told.
Yeah.
You've requested $2.9 million for unconscious bias training. Can you explain to me what that would involve?
Yeah, that funding is being requested by Global Talent Management. Again, it's not my office's funding. It is out of, I'm sorry, that would be FSI, sorry, the Foreign Service Institute, our training institute. And so that would be for the development of training, and they are doing a hard wash of everything that we're offering in the DEIA space. I can take it back and get from them specifically.
Okay, that'd be fine.
How that breaks
I'd
down.
appreciate getting back to me again. Okay. Do the State Department employees earn more money if they engage in unconscious bias training?
No.
Okay. Is merit or race more important to consider when hiring for a State Department leadership position?
We hire for merit. We hire for merit.
I have a saying, put the best player in, coach.
There you go.
Does your office help counter some of the diplomatic efforts of our enemies?
Oh, I believe so, yes.
All right. Would you say it's a goal of your office to ensure State Department employees have access to gender transitioning surgery?
Your question, is it a goal of my office?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Okay. But it is occurring, I assume.
I do not believe so, but I will take that back for our medical unit to specifically respond.
If you could, please.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, I believe I'm just about out of town, and I will yield back the 32 seconds that you've so earned so graciously.
I thank you, Mr. Burchett, for yielding that 30 seconds back.
Precious 30 seconds.
Chair now